All right, so basically with that, I'll break this video into two different types of videos, and maybe even three videos, as I talk about the camera equipment and why I picked the camera I'm using right now, and then the equipment that I used and purchased for the camera. So video number one is most people have asked me, what have I replaced on the bike I have downstairs? So this is what I'll show you that I've done up to this point. And then I'll go with in all of the armor and stuff that I purchased as well. All right, so video number one, basically what I did replace was I took off the grips that came with it. They were okay, but I found that they were not sort of snug enough for me and tight enough for me. So I tried different grips, probably 5 or 6 different ones, and sort of settled on these Marcus. They are really, really good. They seem to last. I bashed them around pretty good. Make sure when you always buy any kind of grips, make sure that they have plugs or some kind of an insert on the other side, because you can do damage to yourself if the bars go left or right. So I'm very happy with these. The other ones I just ended up giving away to some buddies that I know that they enjoyed those types of grips. So these are the ones. I got them off Amazon. They were fairly cheap to buy. The other thing I replaced, which I mentioned in the other video in my video blog, was I replaced the seat. I went with the Coda WTB, and this is a wide seat, right? Seems to be great. I've ridden it for a couple months now. It's been great so far. Gloves, they pretty much, it depends on your season and how you ride. I've ridden, because I live on the West Coast, it rains a lot, deal with a lot of mud, stuff like that. So I find most of the gloves that I enjoy are the in-bike ones. They're easy enough. They always seem to be on sale. I do like the fact that they have some knuckle protectors, finger protectors on them. They seem to do really well. I've yet to tear any of them, and I've come off the bike. I've clipped bushes and stuff like that, so they seem to do really, really well. As for the pedals, I've gone through a lot of different ones that I found that in some cases it just depends on the pedal and what you enjoy. But because I don't do clipless, I do actually flat pedals. So I just find that I find a really good one that are wide pedals. Spikes are good. This particular brand, I'm not sponsored by any of this stuff. It just seems that this particular brand actually does pretty well. They run about $50 on Amazon, so they've been pretty good. The spikes are pretty good. I have a different pair on my bike right now. They seem to be great. I have no issues, no problems with them. So I'll keep you updated as I go through the season on how they do, how their wear is, and we'll see. Okay. And the other one, because I wear a full-faced helmet, I've tried a couple different pairs of goggles. I just seem, for whatever, the 100% ones just seem to be the best for me. They fit my helmet properly. They don't fog up on me as much. There is a tab on left or right if you want to put a screen on there so you can tear it off if you know you're going to be, sort of riding in muddy conditions. But I think they're probably the best ones I've used so far. As for the helmets, my stock helmet that I use is just a Smith Payroll. This is the helmet that I actually did a short about. It seems like it's been the best helmet I've bought so far. I got it from a really good deal from a local bike shop. It was like $125 off. They were on sale. So I went after this. It's great. It has a cage. You can pull it out. You can replace the foaming inside. As I did in my short video, I took off a GoPro camera mount and then put on the one for the DJI camera, the Action 4 that I bought, which is what I'm using to make this video right now. They seem to be great helmets. They came highly recommended from a lot of different content creators, and you see them riding around a lot even on the trails I've been on. Okay, and then the last but not least is my full-faced helmet that I'm usually wearing a lot. I did a short video about this because I actually just replaced the front mounting for it, because I was actually trying to primarily figure out whether I wanted to stay with the GoPro camera or switch myself around, and I ended up going with the Action 4 camera, so I had to change the mount around to get a brand new clipboard. But this helmet's been phenomenal. I've come off the bike once with it on. Nothing major, but I did sort of snag my head on something, and I didn't even make a dent, didn't even scratch the helmet, so it was perfect. So that's the one I wanted. Beyond that, I'll do another video of the armor that I bought, and then the camera that I purchased, which is what I'm using right now to make the blog. And then you'll see all the different pieces that I did acquire and had to send back for the camera for supplies.